welcome now to the podcast. How are you, mate?
Peter, good to hear from you. Excited to do this. I'm great. How are you?
I am above average, I would say. I managed to get a solid 4 hours sleep last night, which is 4 hours more than I usually get. So I am chipper.
Yep. And you already told me why you woke up. Do you wanna shout it out again now that we're recording?
No, not really. There's several people who would chase me down if they found out. So
Okay, great.
I think we should probably keep it to ourselves.
Perfect.
You know, private chats and all that.
That's a great way to start a podcast.
We don't have to overshare. Sometimes it's nice to keep things to ourselves.
100%.
On that note, one thing we are going to share is 10 Ryder Cup kind of questions, I suppose, with predictions. Okay.
Predictions. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm mostly going to take the side of Europe here, and you are going to take the side of the US. Now, admittedly, if the US have an absolute storming Ryder Cup, the chances are you are going to win this. And
Correct.
if Europe have a storming Ryder Cup, chances are I'm going to win this. Mm-hmm. However, what shall we put on the line? That's the question.
You know, I've been putting a lot of thought into this. We have 10 of these predictions. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming we're going to do a point per prediction, Ryder Cup style.
Yep, or a half.
Or a half. There you go. Yeah, if we want to share the point. If it ends up being 5-5, you retain.
Hey,
as is customary.
Ryder Cup rules.
Yep, of course. Hopefully we do this in 2 more years, and I will retain after we win. Who knows? The wager. All right, here's what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. No pressure. Let me know what you think. If we lose, USA / my predictions, if I'm on the losing side, you get to write a comedy sketch. Under a minute, whatever you want in there. I mean, it could be us just talking about how great you are. It could be us burning the flag. Just kidding. We'll probably get thrown in jail for that nowadays. Don't do that.
Yeah, probably.
But you get to write a comedy sketch. We shoot it. We'll be together in October. So you can be in it if you want. You can direct, and we will post it, whatever it is, word for word, which is terrifying.
Wow.
And then vice versa. How do you feel about same thing? If you lose, we write a comedy sketch starring you, and you have to post it.
Okay. I think that's workable. Workable. Handshakes all right. I must admit, I don't think I've ever written a comedy sketch before. So as long as you're happy with the unfunniest comedy sketch ever to go on yours, that's fine.
Wait, that's very funny too. Just make it no jokes, and everyone's like, "Wow, St. Andre fell off. This is bad."
Just make it super serious.
That could be really good.
Okay,
yeah.
I like it. Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay, let's do that. Cool. So stay tuned, everybody, to watch.
Yep.
Just whichever way it goes.
Someone's getting embarrassed.
Right. So let's go. So we've got 10. So we've got 10 predictions overall. Now, the first one is pretty much straightforward, unless you wanted to go for a tie. So overall winner, Europe or US or a tie.
Team USA. Come on.
Okay.
Gotta. It's not fun to play for the tie.
Exactly. So Team Europe, Team US, those are our predictions straight away. That's fair enough. Right. Winning margin. So how much do you think the US are going to win by?
I'm going to go by 2.
2 points.
2 points, close enough to give you a little bit of hope, but still decisive in the end.
I'm going to go a little bit more ballsy. Yeah. And just because I think it's going to go down to the wire, I'm going to say we're going to win by half a point.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like we are going to scrape it. Last match, whoever it's going to be holds a 3-footer just to halve it. Yeah. I can see it. So it's going to be
I like that. That got me stoked.
Yeah.
Okay. This is drama.
This is kind of what I hope so, because I think with it being in New York, I kind of think we're going to win by half a point, or the US are going to win by like 8. I think it's going to be one of those. So
totally. It's going to be a little bit of like a frat party with fairways. So if I could see us just really turning it on, but maybe not. I don't know.
I'm kind of scared. Like I'm really excited to go, but I'm actually like a little bit worried about what a drunk New York crowd is going to be like at Ryder Cup. So
are you going to be there?
Yeah.
Nice. We'll be there for a couple of days.
I think I might buy a cowboy hat just so I can go in disguise. I think.
Blend in. There you go.
Yeah.
That's good. Also, this is a rule clarifying question. So I said 2, you said half a point.
Yeah.
if it's by one, or it's whoever's closest gets the point.
I think
right?
it's whoever's closest, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's whoever's closest, yeah. So number 3, top point scorer. So the overall player who earns the most points.
I bet you can guess my answer here. I'm going to say the best player in the world, Scotty Scheffler.
Honestly, I think that stinks.
Really? You think he just doesn't have it?
There's something about, obviously he's a different player now, but like in Rome, there's just something about the way he kind of looked, the way he was walking around. It just felt like the Ryder Cup wasn't the atmosphere for Scotty. Now, it might literally jump up and bite me in the scrotum, but I just don't kind of feel he's a Ryder Cup guy. Kind of like, do you remember Tiger in his pomp? Like literally untouchable as the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Didn't really happen at Ryder Cups for him, just because it's a different type of event. Again, might be completely wrong. But I think if you're going to go Scotty, I mean, I'm going to have to go Rory, because like,
yeah, I mean, I hoped you would. That's fun to watch.
I mean, I think it's going to be, they're probably 2 players who are going to play the most matches potentially. So they've got the biggest opportunity, and Rory's obviously in great form. So yeah, I'm going to go Rory. So Scotty and Rory.
How many matches is Rory playing, do you think?
He's played all 5. I think he has to. I think Scotty will as well. I think both Scotty and Rory will play all 5. Like, you can't bench your best players. Although I must be honest, I think if there were 2 captains who would make the call, like if Scotty wasn't playing well and Rory wasn't playing well, I actually think both Luke Donald and Keegan Bradley could bench them.
Interesting. I feel like if I was in Keegan's shoes, I'd be so scared of living the life Zach Johnson lives now that I would be like, I'm going to do the most obvious thing so no one could call me insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Poor Zach. Oh man. Zach, poor Zach. Right. Okay. So we'll go on sessions. So we got 3 questions. Okay.
Okay.
So we got leader after day 1 as far as team, leader after day 2 as far as team, and then sorry, not going to work because it's leader after day 3. Actually, no, we'll do that because it's each session. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, ignore that. Okay. So we've got 3 questions now. So we've got the team that leads after day 1. We've got the team that is the highest scorer on day 2, and the team that's the highest scorer on day 3. So the team that scores the most on day 3, it doesn't matter if they win, just as long as they win the most points on that day.
Interesting. Okay.
So after day 1, who are you going for? So we don't have to be loyal at this point.
Totally. Yeah. I think we're going to start strong. I think Bryson's aiming at the green on 1. It's going to be cinema. So I'll say USA after day 1.
Okay. I'm going to go Europe after day 1.
Okay. Why?
I just think traditionally, like Europe in the team aspects of it, so 4-balls and foursomes, usually do better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go Europe on day 1. Okay. So we're still ticking. Day 2?
Europe. I think they're coming back. It's going to be tight. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're coming out strong. The atmosphere is going to be nuts day 1. Day 2, you got your fiery guys that are going to claw their way back and set up a big day 3.
I'm going to say day 2 is going to be halved.
Okay.
It's going to be a half session.
All right. Bold prediction. I like that. Let's be very specific numbers there.
Day 3?
USA.
I'm also going to go USA on day 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like historically, they always seem to win. But what I'm banking on is a European first day kind of rout.
Right.
And just like an absolute demolishing of the US in the foursomes would be wonderful.
You're setting up a spicy, scary Ryder Cup for yourselves.
Yeah.
Right?
I want the tension.
And then USA. Ooh.
I want it. Like, bring it on.
We're coming back. We're just barely not coming back all the way.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's gonna be so close. Okay, those are 3. Right. Oh man, to hold the winning putt. Who's going to hold the winning putt? And let's say we both pick a player from each team.
Ooh, I like
just because there's no way of like who's going to be closer kind of thing. So the player who's going to hit the winning putt.
All right, I'm gonna go Justin Thomas.
Okay, I'm going to go Justin Rose. It is set up for Rose. It's probably going to be his last Ryder Cup.
Yeah,
Absolute legend. I'm going to go Justin Rose. And you got one.
I like that.
You got one more pick.
I'm gonna go Tommy. Ride the hot hand. Were you gonna say Tommy?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so I'll go. Oh, yeah, it kind of makes me feel dirty, but I suppose I should probably go for a US player. I'm just trying to think, like, where would they put this player? Because like the singles is a weird one.
Yeah,
Like, because if
I was thinking that too. Because if I think we're gonna win by 2, it's not gonna be the guy at the very end. It's gonna be a couple matches up.
yeah. Like it very rarely, like in Ryder Cup history, it very rarely reaches the last match. Like it almost never reaches that last match. So I'm going to go. God, who won't? I'm going to go Sam Burns. He feels like someone who's going to be put out like 6 or 7.
Yeah, and he's also the best putter in the world.
Best putter in the world, apparently.
Apparently,
I don't know where this stat comes from. I mean,
I don't really either.
He's a very, very good putter, but the best putter.
But I've heard it on so many podcasts. It has to be true.
Yeah, but I also call myself the best putter in the world. So at some point, you get found out.
It's different. It's a little different.
Slightly different levels, do you think?
Yeah. My dark horse is going to be JJ Spawn. Because we know he loves a clutch putt.
That's true. I mean, moving on to that, we have the best rookie performance. Now, we don't actually have that many rookies. Europe has one in Rasmus. And then the US, they've got JJ Spawn. They got Russell Henley. Mm-hmm. And who's the last guy? Cam Young as well. So who out of those 4 is going to be the best?
It's got to be Cam Young.
Really?
That's the, New York guy. He grew up on Bethpage, pretty much.
Is that why he hates golf so much?
Maybe. Yeah, it's a very stoic vibe. He is one that it's tough, but I could see him being kind of that can't lay silent killer, not the kind of Justin Thomas freaking out on every putt. I could see it. I don't know. I'm going Cam Young. No, you're right. I can see it as well. I'm gonna go Henley.
Cool. I'm going to go Henley just because I was saying this to the boys before. Like, Russell Henley is somebody who, if you've got a player like a Bryson, for example, or a Scotty, or someone who's an amazing player but might have a bit of an ego about them, might have a bit of an edge, and you want to put them with somebody, you can put them with Russell Henley. Like, I think like Bryson DeChambeau, I think of Bryson like a really spicy curry. Like, you can't pair him with something else spicy. It's going to be too much. So you need a nice little yogurt accompaniment, and that's Russell Henley. So I think he's going to be in like a lot of matches, and the more matches he's in, the more chance he has to win him.
Interesting.
I would actually
That's a very good point.
Yeah, I would like to see the US win just to see Cam Young smile.
Wow, that's what it'd take, and maybe probably wouldn't even see teeth. It'd just be
it'd be a smirk.
He's smart. That's fine. That's huge progress.
We're just getting something out of him. Oh my word! So okay, some player specials. We need some player specials. Okay.
Yep.
Have you been keeping count, by the way, of how many we've done? I've literally lost count.
No, we went a little off the list.
I think we need like 3 more. Okay, so next up, now we've got 2 answers here. Okay. So we need the worst player off each team. So who is going to score the least points? Now this is going to be a slightly tricky one because we need to understand. So let's say Russell Henley, which I don't think, but let's say Russell Henley only plays in the singles, and he gets 0 points. Say, is that going to count, or is there a minimum of 2 matches, minimum of 3 matches? What do you reckon?
I like a minimum. Yeah, because otherwise it'd be who's going to be least utilized, and that's a different question.
I think 3. So you got to have a minimum of 3 matches to qualify.
Okay.
So let's go. I'll go US first. I'm going to say Justin Thomas.
Whoa. What's the thinking there? You just hate him? You just hate his guts?
Honestly, really like him, but I just don't. He's just not been playing great. He's just not been playing great, and he's not been putting that well. Like he's an amazing ball striker, and when he's on form, he's a great putter. But he's kind of one of those players in the US team that I just think they're not at their best, and potentially the Ryder Cup's going to show it up. So I'm going to go Justin Thomas for the US, and I do think he's going to play in a few matches. So,
Okay, my US pick for worst player. That just sounds bad.
it sounds bad. It does sound bad. I must admit, reading off this list, that sounds bad.
Maybe worst record.
Worst record. There you go. Yes.
Okay.
Because sometimes you're not in control. Sometimes you're not in control.
Yeah, Morikawa is in my head, and kind of for the same reason. Obviously, he's been top of the game for a few years, but this year is just not quite as strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with Colin Morikawa for us.
No, I think that's fair because it's tricky with this because you can have some amazing players who don't have like great Ryder Cup records for whatever reason. Like match play it's just so different. It's such a different kind of sport to normal stroke play. Okay, Europe. Europe, I'm going to go Sepp Straka. Just not coming in great form. Absolutely love the guy. Love the swing.
Love the hair.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite the look now.
Yeah.
He has an exceptionally odd shaped head as well.
Does he?
Did you happen to watch the Ryder Cup picks?
No.
I don't know if he had like a background on his Zoom call, but it like put a drop shadow on his head and he didn't have a cap on. It was quite a tough look.
It was definitely a shadow and not like a 5 o'clock shadow with a little bit of hair.
I don't know.
Little, there's like a little darkness.
No, it just looks like he's got a little bit of an egghead going on. But I love the guy. But I don't think.
Okay.
I don't
We're
think
really
he's going to
piling it on. Worst record and worst head.
Yeah, I just don't think he's going to have a great one. But
okay,
I hope so.
I'm going to go Rasmus.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I guess this is on the record, but the European team, I like them more. There's looking at the roster, I want to hang out with those guys more. You know what I mean?
I get it.
And Rasmus is the one, kind of yet to fully blossom to me. So yeah, I'll say Rasmus.
I think Rasmus is like I've played with Rasmus before, and he's ball striking wise, he's just unbelievable. But like to be a rookie in a Ryder Cup in New York, it's going to be intense. It's going to be intense.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those where you maybe fear a little bit for him, but at the same time, if he plays well, it's the same for any player, isn't it? In that kind of atmosphere, if they play well, just imagine the confidence that they're going to get.
Oh yeah, and it'll be such a huge star after that.
Oh, unbelievable! That's going to be so good. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Last couple.
Okay.
We have who's going to cause the most drama. Now, this metric can be measured many different ways. But for example, last year, you would probably say the most drama was caused by Joe LaCava. So he wasn't even a player.
That's true.
And you could probably say Joe LaCava, Rory, kind of like that combination. So you're going to take two players to tango on this. You only need to get one of them. But who's going to cause the most drama?
Well, who's going to go first? I feel like we have a similar answer on the USA side.
I can't look past Bryson.
Yeah, okay.
I can't look past Bryson. That's
going to be my answer, so that's cool.
Oh, really? Just because like he does everything for the content. So like even if the Ryder Cup is going really well for the US, I think there's something that's going to happen. And imagine what he's going to be like in front of that crowd.
Yeah.
At some point, he is going to walk over someone's line by mistake, and it's all going to hit the fan. So I'm going to go.
Egan's going to be looking for him to be on the first tee, and you're going to go to Instagram and be like, "All right, guys, day 34 of hitting a ball over the Statue of Liberty." That's a good pick. Cantlay, I mean, gotta pick him. You know, the hat situation last year, the money situation. I know you guys probably rightfully roast us in
Absolutely
the pub
stinks
about that. I get it. And you never know what he's thinking or feeling, or if there's human emotions in there. So I could see, but it's always like a back room, start the inception of ideas for the team. And I don't know. I could see him not being pleased with something and it becoming a big scandal.
Okay. So that's going to be the biggest drama. Now, this kind of links in a little bit, like who's going to be the biggest villain? Now, I would...
For who?
Oh, for each team, for any... not for each team, but who's going to be the biggest villain of everything? Because okay. I would say last year, Cantley came out as the villain with the whole hat thing. Even though I don't actually think that was a real... I don't think that was real. I think what it was, he was getting married in Italy and he just said he didn't want like a big captan. But it turned into this whole thing about not being paid, which, I mean, you'd say it probably played out true in the end. So Cantley was last year. Who's going to be the biggest villain this year? I kind of think to be a villain, you almost have to be in the away team.
Yeah.
Because then he gets piled on.
Because even if you're a little out of line, people will still be behind you.
Yeah, exactly. So who's going to be the biggest villain? I'm going to go Rory.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
He's had obviously a special year, the Masters, Grand Slam, but he's had some moments with the press and everything where it's like, all right, are you a villain? What are we doing?
I just think with this, because Rory, like if with the crowd, like when he just in the Irish Open, like when the crowd is behind him, like he's in full flow is amazing. And I think when the crowd's against him, he kind of loves it even more. So I would say from a US perspective, I think he's going to be like an anti-hero. And I think he's going to be like the villain. And you know what? I think he's going to be an amazing villain.
That's such a good call. Because you've seen it in him where it just feels like, hey, I'm not worried about doing the media thing anymore. I just want to be popular in Ireland and with my family. Cool.
I love it.
He's doing that great.
I think it's going to be great. It's kind of like weird analogy, but like Heath Ledger in Batman, like as the Joker.
I think Rory's going to die.
No, I just think he's going to be. I think he's just going to be a villain, which is going to echo through time, and people are going to be like, "God, he was good. Oh, that was good." Like, from the US side, I didn't like it, but he was great. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah, for sure. I got to say, Terrell.
Oh man.
Because especially if you're not fully accustomed to his antics, he's gonna throw a flag stick through a caddy's chest. Everyone's gonna be mad. He's gonna break a sign. It happens. I was in Dubai when he won and walked along with him for 9 holes just to see it, and it was just nonstop. And he won that tournament.
Yeah,
he was playing great, and it was just beating up bunkers, cussing like crazy. I feel like if he's, the New York fans around him, and he gets a little bit of a temper going, there could be some fireworks and people will hate it.
I don't know if like the New York crowd are going to love him or not. Like they might actually start embracing him.
They're like, one of us.
Yeah. They might see him and be like, oh my God, I could get on board with this guy. Okay. Rory and Tyrrell as the villains. Right. I think that's everything. I think that's 10. I think we've got everything.
That feels like 10. If it's not, we can just figure out who wins, if it's 11 or 9 or,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll do. So the bet is down. And you say you're going to be at the Ryder Cup as well?
We're going to be at the Ryder Cup, yep.
Both days?
We're not going to
Both
speak.
days?
We're not going to speak.
When are you actually heading up there?
Thursday afternoon. We're shooting all day Friday, Saturday morning, leaving Saturday night.
Oh, wow. You're not staying for the finale?
No. Are you there the whole time?
Yeah. I'm going to be there.
Are you working or are you just hanging out?
So I'm there with BMW, but I think most of the stuff that we need to do is, I don't know if we're going to do it all in one day. I don't know if we're doing it like in the mornings, but it's pretty light to the point where I'm going to be enjoying myself.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm going to be in amongst the Yanks. And
so good.
And I could masquerade as a Yank for a bit. I don't know.
We're shooting for the Peacock Morning Show, Breakfast at Bethpage, and we're doing some kind of man on the street stuff, finding the ultimate fans. It could be really funny if you're pretending to be American and we
Oh my God, please. Yeah,
It'd be pretty
please.
funny.
Please come up. I will definitely be American for a morning.
Love it. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Okay, hit me. Right, mate, I will, well, I'll see you there. Thanks for popping on. Appreciate you.
For sure. This was fun. And I hope Johnny O digs it.
Can't wait to do that sketch. It's going to be great.
Either way, it'll be funny.
All right, mate. Cheers, buddy.